Hello my beautiful friends, what is up? How are you? Welcome back to another video. If you've been here before, it's so good to see you again. If you haven't been here before, hey, what's up? My name's Steph. On this channel we talk about spirituality, self-growth, healing, and I share my healing journey with you so you feel a little less alone and a little less weird while you're going through yours. Today I want to talk about my experience with Wim Hof Method, and today I'm going to chat about everything I did wrong. First thing I have written down is not focusing on the power of my breath. Now, when I say the power of my breath, I was really letting my anxiety and the thoughts throughout the day kind of seep into my mind, and I was allowing myself to kind of not pay attention. And the main thing with Wim Hof breathing is, like, you are supposed to be putting a lot of energy and a lot of emphasis and power into your inhales, and so when you're breathing in, if you're not like putting power into it and they're very shallow, and that's like defeats the whole purpose of this technique. My next point is being in a restricted position. Now, when I say restricted position, you honestly have to find something that works for you. Some people do it on their knees, some people do it cross-legged, some people do it laying down. It really depends. So I find that if I'm doing the method before bed, then it's better for me to do it laying down. I find that if I'm doing it during the day and I want to be alert and awake and energized after, I should do it sitting up cross-legged, because I get very sleepy and then I'm like, oh, it's like sleepy time if I'm laying down, and I get very, very relaxed, which is great. But like when I'm trying to get into the Zen mode of like filming videos or like starting my day, I need that energy, I need that oomph, I need to feel good, and I need to be awake. So I usually do it sitting up, and it helps me focus on the shape of the breathing. And that sounds very strange, but the shape of the breathing for me would be the next point, and I really had to focus on breathing into my groin. And so it sounds really weird when you say it, but like I would just focus, if I was sitting down, I would focus on pushing the energy of my breath all the way into my groin, versus like if I wasn't focused on putting it in the front of my hips or putting it in my groin area, I found that it just got stuck in like my diaphragm and it wouldn't go into my stomach. And so I really had to focus on the shape of my breathing. Next thing I have is not letting go of the day. Now, I think that this kind of ties into the not putting power into my breath thing, but what I say when I'm having a really day or I'm feeling really gross, in the beginning, this was so hard for me to stop thinking about what was pissing me off, and it was defeating the purpose. When you're doing this breath work, it's very easy for you to give into it, and I had to learn how to feel safe in the giving into it. And it kind of was like an exercise of giving up control for me, because I was like, okay, for these next 20 minutes, you do not have to think about this. We can circle back to it, it's fine, but right now we don't need to think about it, we don't need to stress about it, we just need to breathe and let it go. And if I wasn't letting it go, I would still have, I would feel good, I would get an extra amount of oxygen, it felt great, but it wasn't like the experience that so many people speak so highly of if I wasn't allowing myself to let go of the day. Now, if you're like me and you are an all or nothing type person, I'm going to tell you right now that you need to take it at your level. You know, it's like we're not going to jump to 900 when we're just starting. So trying to do too much too soon, trying to hold my breath for too long, trying to force things, and not listening to my body, not trusting that my body knows what's best for me in any given moment, and just allowing it to be like an evolving process. Like, I don't need to be at the finish line right now. And if you're anything like me, just take it slow. It's okay. It's okay. This is a relaxation thing, not like I'm proving how long I can hold my breath thing. I hope that this video brought you some clarity and peace and joy, and if you're looking to try the Wim Hof Method, I will link my favorite videos down below for you. I just want to say in closing, this doesn't have to be like a very structured thing. Like, sometimes I do it in my car when I'm on break, or sometimes I do it before I go in for my shifts. Like, taking time to find ways to do it. It doesn't have to be 20 minutes, it can be 5 minutes. Like, just finding a way to implement it so you're resetting your nervous system and feeling better throughout the day is my main goal. So that's how I use it. I hope that this was informative for you. If you'd like to subscribe and join our ever-growing little family here, I would love to have you. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who is supporting me and loving me and supporting my goals and hanging out with me every single week. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you.